Now I do. Tell you, it helps a lot when you get all the equipment in the right place. I finally put the headset on, and I can hear what I'm saying. So we've just got about a minute here before we start play, and I'll give you the starting lineups as soon as they come out in the court. Didn't get a chance to, Camp didn't give me his. I'm going to assume we're going to have Sam Carl out there, probably Jala. McCarthy maybe starting, Stanchfield for sure. I don't know yet. I'm not going to try to second guess. And I, once again, I'm flying solo tonight, so once again, I will not try to over-talk this thing and let you watch the game. You can pretty much see what's happening out there, and then I'll decide. I'll keep you up on points and on fouls and whatever. So everybody I said except 23 out there is we've got Nolan Grant is also starting. So McCarthy, Stanchfield, Grant, Sam Carl, and George Jala. For Hopkinton, number 2 is Mike Oberheim. Number 14 is, no, that's not number 14. Yeah, it is John Jacobson's out there. Number 22, Brendan Elrick. Number 3, Owen Milchick. And number 12 is Quinn Whitehead. Dollar with a little bit of a miss there, but a lot of bodies flying underneath and nothing called. Good play by Stanchfield, but it was knocked off of his leg. Stanchfield for 2. Takes it hard to the hoop. Great little play by Nolan Grant with a kind of a no-look over-the-shoulder pass to get that fast break started. Kearsarge in the man-to-man half. That's number 22, the big lefty for them, Brendan Elrick. Set up outside for the 3-ball for the miss. George is just getting warmed up. He'll be making those in a minute. Good look by Sam Carl ahead to Adrian, who just was a little ahead. I think he flew out of bounds with the ball. Good defensive play by Stance there. Adrian with a short jumper, just missed. Hopkinton also is in the man-to-man half. Adrian for the and one. A nice little ball fake to the side and then made a spin move down the lane for 2. He's going to go to the line and shoot one. I'm not sure who that foul's on. I didn't see the call. There it goes. The foul's on number 2, his first team foul. Adrian makes it. So the foul was on Mike Oberheim, his first foul, his team foul. Big rebound by Adrian. Nolan Grant with a step-back 3-ball puts Kearsarge up 8-0. Hopkinton is content to call a quick timeout. 30 seconds. .438 to play in the first quarter. Pretty quick game, actually. You know, not a lot of whistles, not a lot of unforced errors or anything. We've had one foul, but Kearsarge jumps out to a quick lead, 8-0. Coach Senor wants a timeout, and he wants to see if he can settle his guys down a little bit or fire them up. Let's figure out which one he wants. Same starting 5 for both sides. Nobody's substituted yet. There's a blocking foul on, I believe, on George. We'll see how it comes up. Yeah, it was a blocking foul on Jala, his first, team first. Sam Carl with a rebound. Not recognizing Sam quite yet with the buzz cut, but he's only number 3 on our team out there. So George going to the line, going to the hoop, just missed, but surprised he didn't get it. I thought he got hacked a little bit, but turnover goes over to Hopkinton. Kind of a travel there, I think. Nope, guess not. So the foul's on Stanchfield, number 55. That'll be his first foul, team 2. And we get our first substitution for Kearsarge. Oh, we're shooting 2 at the line. Okay, didn't see that. Brendan Elrick at the line shooting 2. He misses the first one. And Connor Pillsbury's checking in for Adrian McCarthy. Elrick makes the second one and breaks the ice for Hopkinton, takes the lid off the basket, and now they're ready to play. Stanchfield with a pull-up jumper, just misses. A putback by Jala. Elrick with a little baseline runner, no good. And Nolan Grant knocks down 2 more. That was Owen Milchick with that long 3-ball, just caught a tiny bit of the rim. Sam on the drive. I didn't see the block of the ball, but I did see him get knocked down. All right. Tim Flanders is checking in. He's checking in for Stanchfield. Kearsarge retains possession. Timmy Flanders off the front rim. Hopkinton with the rebound. And that's number 15, Thomas Hoffman, checked in for Hopkinton. He knocks down the first field goal for them. Sam on a runner, thinks he got hit, nothing happened. Hopkinton back with the rebound. And that's Oberheim with a 3 ball. Just a little over a minute to play, everybody. We had 12-6 lead for Kearsarge. A couple substitutions at the bench, one for Kearsarge, one for Hopkinton. Stanfield coming back in, and that'll be number 23. Elijah Standiford will be coming in for Hopkinton. Great rebound by Pillsbury. He kept it alive, bouncing it off the Hopkinton player. Bounced it off Thomas Hoffman's knees. Sammy Carl's going to get a break. Stanfield comes in for him. And they put Elric on the bench. Take a little break before the start of the second quarter. Coach Camp called for a play. He was rubbing his hand across his chest and said, "We're going here at 10. That means at 10 seconds, I believe. Well, they're going to start a little sooner than that as they get a little pressure out top. And pulled it back out. Looking for Stanfield for the last shot, I got a feeling. A great runner by Stanfield on the baseline to close out the first quarter with another 2. So after your first 8 minutes of play, folks, it's 14-6 Kearsarge. So we got a lot of folks out there again as usual. I hopefully streaming in tonight. We get half the stream team, so we'll call us a stream sort of. But shout out to everybody out there that's listening to us. I know we got folks all around the countryside that love to watch this game, and we've got people right here in town. I'm telling you, folks, this live streaming, I think it's something in the future. We're going to see more of this. You're going to be able to watch games. And you're going to be able to watch more than just your home team. You can watch games all over the country, and pretty exciting stuff. So we're going to get started here now, the second quarter. Once again, Kearsarge up 14-6. Home team has 2 fouls. Visitors got 1. So nobody's in foul trouble. And be a Hopkinton ball coming out to the second quarter. Kearsarge starting the second quarter with the same 5 they closed out the first quarter with. Ahead to Jala. Jala's going to get hit. And he's fouled by Hoffman. Hoffman agreed with the ref. I thought it was a hack, and it looked to me like he said he blocked the ball, so I guess that's why he was in agreement. So it's Kearsarge ball underneath their own basket. Oberheim's free ball with a miss, and it looked like Hopkinton almost tipped it back in, but George was able to take possession of it. Connor Pillsbury and a nice feed to Jala for 2 more. So we got a foul on George Jala. That's George's second foul. And Hoffman's line, he's going to shoot 2. Substitution for Kearsarge. Number 5, Jack Chambers checking in. Number 20, Bobby Needham's in there. And I think I saw Adrian McCarthy came back in. For Hopkinton, number 22 checked back in, Brendan Elrick. Hoffman with his second attempt. He missed the first one. And he misses them both. Stance gave the ball over to Needham in the corner. I thought Needham was going to look at the hoop. He's an outside shooter. He was a 3-ball shooter. Hanch had a notion. And up with it. Over the top of the rim. Too bad. So we're going to, I believe there's a blocking foul on the floor. So it's on Sammy Carl, his first foul. Owen Milchek with a 3-ball. Jack Chambers getting his own rebound. Interesting no call on that play. It was either an offensive foul or a defensive foul. I don't know which one. But there was definitely a foul, and that was Milchek with his second 3. Bobby Needham puts up a 3 for 3. It's all right if we're going to answer their 3s with a 3. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the big boy, number 22, Brendan Elrick for 2. 19-14 with a little over 4.5 minutes to play. Kearsarge still has a lead. Adrian lost a little pass there. You're a little casual with it, and Elrick's big long arms get to it. Bobby Needham looks at it again for 3 more. You got a little hot hand here coming off the bench. Elrick is just a turnaround. Stood there, held the ball over his head, and decided to throw it in the hoop for 2. Trying to get Needham in the spot. He's over here in the corner. So we got a foul on the floor. Sam started the drive. He was looking at Needham too. I guess that foul was on number 3 on Owen Milchek, his first foul of the night. Nolan Grant's back in the game for Kearsarge. Chambers stays in. Jala's in there. Stanchfield with a beautiful drive down the lane. Little alley-oop at the end. Another 2 for Chris. Milchek for 2. He's had the hot hand for them in the second quarter. He's got a quick 8 points. Other than Elrich's 2 baskets, that's all the scoring's been done for Hopkinton. And yet the score's 24-18. They're only down by 6. Bobby Needham looking at it again, just off the back rim. He had the hot hand. Great little move by Stans to step in there and knock it away. Hopkinton comes away with it. I'm not sure what we're going to call here. That's a good. It's got to be something of a call along those natures, and that'll be the travel call. And he was bumping chests and he was pushing people. So Mike Oberheim comes back in. I'm sorry, I missed it. Number 23 had checked in for them. Elijah Standifer was in there. So Oberheim comes in for him. Great defense on that by Kearsarge, but a great little play by Quinn Whitehead to get the rebound and put it back in for 2, and he's going to shoot the and 1. Kearsarge foul was on Chris Stanchfield, his second foul. Whitehead makes the 3-point play. So now we have a 3-point game with 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. 24-21 Kearsarge. Stans did a great job getting his own rebound. Nolan Grant a little long. Jack Chambers wrestled right on the top of him. And no call again. A little late call, I'm afraid. It's on the floor. It's Kearsarge's 6th foul, so we're going to be in the bonus here in a minute. Sam Carl checks back in. Adrian McCarthy checks back in. That foul was on Bobby Needham, his first foul. And Tim Flanders is checking in for Stanch. Nice little rebound by Elric, who went right over the top to grab that one and put it back. Sammy Carl deep, no good. Hopkinton ball, 1:06 to play, second quarter. 24-23. And you got Owen Milchek with a deuce. Wide open lane. Connor Pillsbury checking in for McCarthy. Kearsarge holding the ball probably for the last shot of the half. Hopkins is challenging, so they're going to have to do something with it. Referee's giving him the countdown. 20 seconds. Sam Crowell tries to get some kind of a call, gets nothing out of that, unfortunately. 12 seconds to go. Hopkinton comes back with their own rebound, and we get a little foul out here on the top of the key. We get 2 shots. Oberheim going to the. He's going to the line. It was on. Was it on Tim Flanders, number 4? That was his first foul. And Oberheim's going to shoot 2. Makes one. 2.5 seconds left. The long ball. No good. All right. So, as we say, you don't look at a team like Hopkinton to hold them down for long. Boy, they came back hard in that second quarter. Obviously, outscoring Cougars. It's now 26-24 at the half. I will give you some numbers here in a second. I'm going to take a quick little break. We'll be back at you with some scoring numbers. All right, I'm back with about a minute to play, everybody, and a minute to play with a minute to go before the start of the second half. In the first half, George Jolly had a couple of points and a couple of fouls. Bobby Needham came off the bench, banged 2 3 balls in a row, almost made the third one. So he had 6 points and 1 foul. Nolan Grant with a 3 ball and 2 deuces for 7. Adrian McCarthy with 3. And Chris Stanchfield with 6. 24 points total. On the other side, Oberheim, he had a 3 ball early in the game, and then he had a free throw in the second quarter for 4 points. Milchek, a big second quarter, 2 threes, 2 deuces for 10. Quinn Whitehead went for a deuce and a free throw in the second quarter for 3. Tom Hoffman had 2 in the first quarter, and then Brendan Elrick had 6 in the second quarter and a free throw in the first for 7. 26 points for those guys. Nobody's really in any kind of foul trouble. What I could see, you got Oberheim with 1 and Milchek with 1 for Hopkinton. You've got Carr and Flanders for 1 each, and Jala and Stanchfield for 2. So no real foul trouble at all. Same starting 5 for Kearsarge, and it looks pretty much the same to me as I'm looking out here for Hopkinton. So here we go. We're underway. Third quarter. Stanch going to the line. He got blocked. Good block, too. I didn't get the call there. But I think it was off of White, and he just, for some reason, stopped the play and started it over again. Kearsarge once again in that half-court press, but they do some very effective switching as needed. So when Hopkinton looks like they're going, one of the players looks like he's going to get an opening, somebody pops out and stops him. I'd get a travel if I was there. Good call. He was leaning the whole time. I think he was looking to get bailed out, but I wasn't there. Gave Stanchfield a little pat in his chest, kind of like one of us got away with something there, and it wasn't me. Dance with a pull away. You could call for a held ball. George had a couple tough shots underneath, didn't quite go. Hopkins in possession. Long three by Milchek, no good. McCarthy with the rebound. Sam Carl with a great dish down to George. George for two. Ulrich with a banks it off the glass for three. Hopkins not afraid to take that long, deep three ball. With another great dish, and he gets the and one to Jala. Fouls on number 22 on Brendan Elrick at his first foul of the night. George at the line, he's shooting the and one. Back rim, no good. Hopkins rebound. George with a big defensive rebound. We got a jump ball. Going to be Kearsarge ball. Oberheim stepped in there to try to take it away from him. Sam Carl kind of gave Stance the look like, go, and he hit him with a nice little feed down the baseline, and Stance laid it in right-handed for two. Elrick with a great rebound and a putback for two. John Jacobson with a deep three-ball attempt. It didn't go, but Elrick got the rebound and put it back in for the deuce. And Adrian just threw that away. I think we're going to get a backcourt on that, absolutely. Hopkinton ball. That was Oberheim with an air ball short. Kearsarge come back with it. Kearsarge down by one, 31-30. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Third quarter. Stanchfield with a leaner from the top of the key, no go. We got held ball. That'll go back to Hopkinton. We got number 25, Christian DaCosta checking in the game. He's in for Adrian McCarthy. Christian's a senior. He'll be his last home game, regular season. He'll be here again on Monday night for a first-round playoff. Kearsarge ball. Stanch had a thought. Now he's going to make the drive out to Grant. Grant's ball off. Rebound by Jala. Back to Stanchfield. Hopkinton on the rebound. Tommy Hoffman checking in for Hopkinton. Whitehead's going out. Stanch had a notion he might step in and take it away. No good. Nice little runner by Owen Milchek for 2. His first points in the third quarter. Sammy Carl gets a look. That's the 2 ball for Sammy Carl. His first 2 points in the third quarter. Nice little answer on Milchek there. Milchek for 3. Not doing what he's did in the second quarter. He heated up with 2 3 balls and 2 deuces in the second quarter. He's now got 1 of each in the third quarter. Sammy Carl had a look, tried to kick it back out to Stanch, no good. Stanch hustled back on that. Ball's all bouncing around, and I think Jala tried to take it away. We got a held ball, and it's going to be Kearsarge ball. And we've got our first timeout of the second timeout of the night call. That's right. We had a 30-second earlier. Coach Camp called for 60-second timeout, folks. 36-32 with 2:37 to play in the third quarter. A lot of good back-and-forth basketball here, up and down the court. No predictions on my part. Coach Camp in the huddle over there. I don't think the camera gets down that low. Maybe it does, but he's designing something on his grease board there. He saw something that they need to have cleared up a little bit. First horn, that'll bring them out right out. And Hopkins stays tall with Elric out there and Milchek, both well over 6 footers. I'd say Milchek is, Elric's probably 6'5", 6'6", maybe 6'4", 6'5". He's a big boy. Kearsarge ball. Nolan Grant for 3. Kind of positioned everybody where he wanted him on the defense, and then he settled down and buried it. I don't know about that call. I think it's going to be on Stanchfield. Yeah, that's going to be Chris's 3rd foul. We're not going to want to have him. We're not going to want to lose him for the 4th quarter. Elric with a little jumper, a little soft jumper with a miss. Kearsarge ball. Score stays at 36-35 with a minute 40 to play. Nolan Grant way outside, looks at it. Nothing. Sammy Carl with a block. We should have a travel there. Rolling around on the floor. Elric gets it bumped out of his hand by Carl. He's coming to the left side. Milchek's on him. Stanch going to the baseline again. Oh, went up strong. Nothing there. Good rebound by DaCosta. Now we got to travel on Grant. Got a couple substitutions coming in the game right now. Quinn Whitehead's checking in for Hopkinton. I've got Connor Pillsbury for Kearsarge and number 33, Adam Reeve. With 49 seconds to play in the third quarter, we got a 1-point game. Adrian looking for an offensive foul. We're not going to get it. We're going to get a call. We're going to get a hold, I think, on Carl. Yeah, on Sam. So his second foul. It's only the team 4, so team 2. Kearsarge might want to set up for the last play of the quarter. Sammy drives the lane, gets knocked down. We're going to get the and one for Sam Carl with 7.3 seconds left. He's going to go to the line and shoot the and one. I think he got away with the travel, but I don't care. So the foul was on number 12, Quinn Whitehead. His first foul of the night. And 23 just checked in. Elijah Staniford checked in the game. Came in for Elric. Sam's at the line shooting the and one. Rolls it out, and we got a little scramble for the rebound. And that ref standing right there said it was off of Pillsbury. So it's Hopkinton ball with 5.9 seconds to play. Kearsarge with a 1-point lead. See what happens here to finish this third quarter. Hopkinton hustling, bringing it up. Nice little drive. We have no whistle, so that's how the third quarter is going to end. Kearsarge 37, Hopkinton 36. And once again, for foul trouble, the only person with 3 fouls in the entire game is Stanchfield right now. He may sit a little bit to start the fourth, I would guess, and then we come right back with him. He's too good a shooter. We don't want to leave him on the bench in a tight game like this. So we got about a minute break here. We'll start the fourth quarter. All right, come on here, start the fourth quarter, folks. Once again, Cougars 37 and Hawks are 36. And it is Hopkinton ball to start the fourth quarter. Tommy Hoffman right here in front of the bench, going to inbound the ball. Coach Camp starting the fourth quarter with the 5 that he ended the third quarter with. He's still got Reeves out there. Hoffman with a drive that doesn't go and gets bounced around, but taken back by Staniford, but his putback didn't go. Ball bounced around and it goes to Kearsarge. Jala checking in for McCarthy. Adam looking at maybe taking a thought about a 3 ball, but they tightened up. They tight on him in defense, so he was smart. Cut it up. Move it around. Sam Carl on the feed to Jala. Jala left-handed, and it goes. Looked to me like he got knocked down or he fell down, but he went down. And Milchek comes back, and he answers with a 3 ball. Connor Pillsbury, the top of the key, nothing goes. Comes in to get his own rebound off his own knee. Good attempt on his part. So Stanchfield checks back in, goes in for Adam Reeve. 55 replaces 33. Moving the pairs around. We got a tie ball game, 39-39, 6:40 to play. Fourth quarter. Milchek drives the lane, nothing. Jala comes down with the ball. We get a held ball. It's Kearsarge possession. Arrow's pointing to my left. We'll switch that right over, so the next possession will go to Hopkinton. No one had a thought. Nothing. Sam Carr got the ball underneath him. He got blocked, but he got his own rebound. He got his own take back from the block and put it in for two. Connor with a little back tip there. Milchek with another three. That'll be his fourth three ball of the night. Kind of a little hot dogging after that, I think, but he got away with it. Stance gets a great look underneath, finds Pillsbury all by himself. Connor Pillsbury for two. Back and forth scoring going on here, folks. It was Standiford with the miss, and Kearsarge comes away with a loose ball. I think it was Stansfield came down and got it. Looked like Sam's looking over here. Stansfield, a long three ball, just off the front rim. Didn't quite get the roll, but he steps in, takes down the rebound, and gets stuffed by Brendan Elrick with a great move on Elrick's part. And then there's a move by Sam to take the pass away. Standiford finds John Jacobson underneath for two. Uncontested almost. 44-43, 4:15 to play, folks. We have what we call in New Hampshire a barn burner. Coach made a comment to be I had a little interview going with him before the game. I don't know if he caught it or not. Talked about last possession being probably pretty important here. Stanson, a little out of control jumper, but it looked like, to me like it was going to go. Hopkinton getting two or three looks under there, and Kearsarge keeps popping it away, but Elrick came down with a two ball. I believe we got a timeout called by Hopkinton. Full 60 seconds. Hopkinton up 46-43 with 3:38 to play. But the activity's been pretty wild out here, so that ball's bouncing all over the place. Not sure who's going to come down with it at what point, and should be a really exciting last 3 minutes of this game. Team fouls are both at two each, so with the excitement of this game and the way they're playing and as hard as letting it, their refs are definitely letting them bang around out there. So I would hope that we don't come down to the final seconds and then we get some kind of a crazy call that costs the game for either one. Let's make sure we finish the game the way they've been reffing it all the way, and see what happens. Hopkinton out here with their five starters. Kearsarge Not quite. Connor Pillsbury still out there. Nolan Grant, Chris Stansfield, Sam Carl, George Jalla. Here we go. 3:37 to play. 3-point game. George gets a look. George going down the lane. Goes in for left hand there. Gets a little bump, but gets no call, but he gets the 2. That's what I talk about. Let's not start calling ticky-tacky now, which they didn't. Looks to me like there's a lot of grabbing and pushing and shoving, and they're letting it play, so that's exactly how we got to let it finish out. Sam looks at George again. George thinking about it. George with a step-back jumper with nothing but a lot of air. Over to Hopkinton. A deep 3 ball by Milchek doesn't go anywhere. So we answer with air balls. Stansfield for 3. And Kearsarge with the lead, 48-46. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Tight game like this, folks, there's really no sense of urgency by either team on offense. You want to be sure you get the right play, make a basket each time down the court. We'll go under 2 minutes here in a second. Oberheim loses it to George. George gets absolutely crushed. It takes one off the noggin as he goes down. He'll be all right. He's a tough kid. He's the one that took me out. So the foul was on number 12, Quinn Whitehead. And that's his second foul of the night. It's only the team's 3rd foul. George is going to take a little break. Probably scrambled his brain a little bit, see if he can get himself thinking about it. Adrian McCarthy checks in for him. We're looking at 2 minutes right on the numbers, so we get the 2 minute warning, maybe? Nah, I don't think so. Wrong sport. Refs are talking something over right now. Number 12, I don't know what's going on. We probably get a timeout. I do believe we got a 30-second timeout by Hopkinton. He'll have 2 timeouts left. Camper's got he's got 4 of his. He's only used 1. So as we wind this down, folks, I want to remind you tomorrow night, girls varsity will be going up against the Hopkinton Hawks. And I believe that game also was a 6 o'clock start. And then the boys will go on the road to Hopkinton, and that'll pretty much finish up the regular season. We talked about the playoffs starting next Monday. So Tom Hoffman checked in for the Hawks, number 15. They put Quinn Whitehead is on the bench. He's over there actually talking to Molly Quigley, Google. And with a great look down there, load up. Stansfield for 2. Another takeaway here will be really big. Stan steps around, but I think what'd they get here? They get him on his 4th foul. Hopkinton ball underneath their own basket. 1:36 to play in the 4th quarter. 50-46 Kearsarge. McCarthy with a rebound off of Oberheim's missed 3-ball attempt. This is when it's going to get very interesting, folks, because Hopkins is going to have to put a lot of pressure on. He's calling timeout. I don't know if I'm supposed to help like that or not, but I could see it. It was right in front of me. So we get a timeout call by Kearsarge, 30 seconds. Let me set it up again for you one more time. We got a minute 20 to play, 50-46. Kearsarge with a 4-point lead. It'll be their ball coming up the sideline right here in front of us. Me and the JVs. The JV players are left here cheering on the varsity squad. Doing a great job. That's what it's been all year, folks. It's been haven't been many fans in the stands, so we get whatever we can. The JVs do a great job to encourage the varsity players, encourage them to play as hard as they can. Don't know what happened to Quinn Whitehead. He is holding his head, and it looked like he's putting some ice on it, so he might have got a bump. All right, so we're coming out with 1:20 to play, and I got Nolan Grant in front of me, going to inbound the play over to Sammy Carl. Stanchville's out there, Connor Pillsbury's out there, and Adrian McCarthy. So there's your setup, and Hopkins is going to have to really get aggressive. I thought Sam might have got half court and didn't. That's happening. We got a foul on Hopkinton. They've got quite a few to give. And that foul, I believe, was on number, let me check it out, number 14. Yes, that was on John Jacobson, his first foul of the night. Once again, they only have 14 fouls. We only have 3 team fouls, so nobody's in real serious foul trouble. Sammy found Nolan Grant underneath. McCarthy fighting for the ball, stays with it. No call as both players went flying out of bounds. Adrian back in. Down to 48 seconds. Hopkins is going to have to do something. I think we're going to, we got a foul. I believe it was on number 22. Yes, that's on Brendan Elrick. That'll be his second foul of the night. And that's only their 5th team foul, but they're going to, Kearsarge keeps maintaining possession. They're going to have to do something with it. Almost got away with a steal there. They did. They did get away with a steal. No, I shouldn't say they got away with it. They stole the ball. They bounced it off a Kearsarge player. Now it's their ball. So Hopkins is going to bring it down with 40 seconds to play. They're down by 4. They've got Elrick on the court. He's a good, obviously a big inside force, and he's a great three-point shooter. And we just hit a 3-ball, and he's over the top of Pillsbury. Pillsbury takes it down, gets it ripped out of his hands by number 12. Quinn Whitehead came back in the game, but it was a held ball. Possession goes to Hopkinton. 23.8 seconds on the clock. Into Elrick, out, top of the key. Hopkinton doesn't have a lot of time to foul, to waste. Elrick with the rebound. No, that wasn't Elrick, that was Whitehead. And I believe he's going to the line to shoot 2. I get a foul on Connor Pillsbury, his first foul of the night. Not a bad foul. This is one of those situations where Whitehead probably wants to make the first one and miss the second if he can. Instead, he misses the first one. He certainly needs to miss this one and try to get an offensive rebound. He's got Milchek and Elrick underneath. And he bounces off the back rim, and he runs at it with his own rebound. Nolan Grant comes away with it. Over to McCarthy, but I think I got something called here. I got a foul, I believe, on number 12, which would be his. Somehow went from 1 to 3 fouls. Quinn Whitehead, that is his 3rd foul. And over to Connor Pillsbury, who gets fouled. And now we will go to 1-1. Oberheim with the attempted steal. And that, I believe, is this. That's team 7. So that's Oberheim's 2nd foul. We're going to put Connor Pillsbury on the line with 5 seconds to play. Needless to say, it is a 2-possession game at this point for Hopkinton, and we can make it a tough 2-possession if he makes both of these. Misses the first, and now we'll go down. Hopkinton's got 2.3 seconds to go. We get a long ball by Milchek, nothing. And Kearsarge comes away with a big win tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a 50-46 of a very, very aggressive and tough Hopkinton team. Slow start by Hopkinton in the game, we saw that, but they came back and they had a lead at the half. It was back and forth, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. Exciting, great basketball, really nice stuff. And I think that's all those things, you know, that this is what Division 3 can be about. It's not, you know, we don't lose a whole lot. We come down and play some of these teams. I say come down. We are now Division 3, and that Hopkinton is a tough team. So congratulations to Kearsarge for a great win. Give me a couple minutes if you'd like to get some points, and I'll tally them right up, and I'll come right back to you. All right, let me give you a quick summary here, folks, to finish the game up tonight, the scoring for you if you want it. If you don't, that's okay, too. So Sammy Carl finished the game with 4 points. He got them all in the second half. He had a couple of deuces in the third quarter. Connor Pillsbury had a deuce in the fourth quarter. George Jolly had a big night tonight. He had 10 points, 8 of which came in the second half. 4 in the third, 4 in the fourth. Bobby Needham had those 2 3 balls in the second quarter, which were real big. So he finished the game with 6. Nolan Grant tonight had a bigger night than he had in a long time, I think. He had 12 points tonight. He had a 3 ball in the third and 2 in the fourth. Add that to his 7 that he had in the first quarter. So 12 points for Nolan tonight. Great job. Adrian McCarthy had 3 at the half and finished the game with 3. And Stanchfield had another one of his good scoring nights. He had 6 at the half and finished the game with 13. So a great win by the Kearsarge tonight. And I'm going to just, if you'd like, for the Hopkinton, Oberheim, number 2, had 4 points. Owen Milchik, number 3. As I said earlier, he had 4 3 balls in the game tonight. He had 5 3 balls. Had a big night. He scored 21. And Quinn Whitehead, number 12, he had 3 points. John Jacobson was with a deuce. Tommy Hoffman with 2. And Brendan Elrick, the big kid, number 22, he had 14 points tonight. So there's your scoring, and there's the end of the game, folks. That was a great night for the Cougars to once again get another victory over Hopkinton. They're going to go down to their gym, I believe, on Thursday night. And that's, I was going to say, that's always a tough one down there because it's a tough gym to play in when those fans are going nuts. But as you've seen, we don't have many fans going nuts this year. All right, folks, I'm going to check out right now. Once again, we'll be here again tomorrow night with the girls. I believe a 6 o'clock tip-off. So everybody stay safe out there. Bubba out.